Hello, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, and welcome back to some Tectonica. We had a stream, I kind of gave my thoughts, but I wanted to start a new game, and kind of have a playthrough that's just the stream, or not the stream, but just a playthrough. So we're going to go ahead and start that, and that way it makes it a little bit easier to follow the stream. I have a different world. We'll let them. So if you haven't been watching this game, I'm in love with this game. I seriously, this game is amazing. There's a few little things kind of in the game that I'm not a fan of. Like right now we're kind of it, here. I'll just show you here real quick. So with the stairs here, are these walls or anything else? This is all protected stuff. So if I go over and try to hit the stairs, I can't, right? Basically these stairs are not like I can't do anything with these stairs. They're protected. So this is a protected area of the game, and no matter what I do to it, there's nothing I can't do anything about it, right? So if I want to come back later and put change this floor out, put power down, I can't use this equipment. Right. So it's just kind of I don't know. I don't know the full story yet. Kind of working at repair the terminal, right? So we need 15 copper, 15 ore, right? So we'll run over here. Tell me I'm. You know, I'm going to do it this way. How many do I have? I have 21 now. So the way the game works is this is a building automation game. And it really is a building automation game. I will tell you also, be be really vigilant about looking out for stuff. There's a lot of little things. And that thing is so bright. So now we need to get 20 iron and 20 copper ingots. And then we have these little skin. So I think right now we need to build a couple of things. So we need the logistics. So basically we need to build we'll build four mining drills. Really nothing else that we can have here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to put in our mining drills. Eventually we'll have to, we'll be able to scan this stuff eventually. We just can't do it yet. If you have rocks that are in your way, you can just smack them. Smack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy in here. And if you look at it, the drills are on the front, so you want to make sure that those are pointed the right way. And honestly, like this guy here, if I want to pick him up, because I found these are better if they're even. So if you look, there's like I want to say there's like a spot in front of them. I don't think they have to be exact in contact with the wall. But yeah, so we'll get those there like that. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Grab us some bushes on the way. As you're running around, it's probably helpful to grab some of these things. We will need them as we go. Go ahead, put that guy there. Put that guy there. That'll be fine. All right. So now we need to put a little bit of stuff in it. If you right click, it grabs half of your stack, and then that will help. If you look real close as you go to load things, it will tell you the stuff at the bottom, what you can do. It's all good stuff. Also, these seeds things, make sure you're saving those. You're going to need those eventually. Just something to be aware of. So there's some things like it doesn't really tell you that you're going to need later, but it really helps to have them. All right. So then we should have equipment, so I can build a scanner. Only need one. So the scanner, the you want to go around and scan this stuff. Make sure you get these little red guys here. These are very important. They'll be very important very soon. When we the playthrough we did on stream, we missed some of the stuff here in the beginning, and it made it very difficult later because we didn't see one of these. That matter of fact, it was this one right here. We didn't see it, and we never opened it. So since we never opened it, we went very far into this game without having the fast scanners. Also, these guys right here. So if I scan this guy, Suit Speed 2, those are really helpful. Tool combat, right? So we have these guys back here. All right, we got all that stuff picked up. So we're just picking up the stuff around. These lights you can pick up, and basically it gives you the light back, so you can place a new light somewhere if you want to. What we're going to do, however, is we're going to pick both of these guys up, and then I'm going to replace them in better locations. Okay, that will all work out well. And then if I go to logistics section, nope. I want to go to key. There we are. Smelter, we need 8 of these guys to be able to do that. So if we go over here and look, down here it says we have 1. It's not true, because there's a few of them right there. So basically the way that works and the way this works is I need 8 to be able to make that. So I have 1 right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then once I get those, I need to place them somewhere. And what ends up happening is you can place them pretty much anywhere you want. It doesn't really matter. Try to find some place that you can kind of get away with it. I kind of do this because you can only place them so high, and you cannot nerd pull. So basically, we do that. So now we have 8 there. If I go back into my team window here, you see we have 8 down here. I'm gonna hold left click, and now I've activated the smelter. Now I can build a smelter. Right. In the beginning here, let's see, can we activate so long inserters, let's see. So I think this first box up here is when we get that stuff. We should have production. I don't have that stuff yet. That's gonna make me sad. So I'm gonna kind of set these up eventually for what's gonna be helpful. We need to grab some more plants. We're gonna need them. So the game's all about automation, and it's about building stuff and automating and things like that. If you played Satisfactory, if you play Factorio, if you played uh, a lot of games, oh, it just makes a whole. Alrighty then, I didn't realize they actually would dig through. I was a dumb, and that didn't help. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you right here. Let's see if I can put you there and put you there. And then I'm gonna put you there, and I'm gonna put you there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna half that, and then we'll do way too much there. We'll put the other half in here. We'll do that there like that. So the game's really about trying to get automation. Is trying to get your stuff kind of to work. And okay, would you go in there? Okay, half of you go in there, and then we'll get some more fuel in there. We'll get some more of that there. All right. And it's trying to get your ratios and stuff like that. The game, if you're used to playing Factorio or Satisfactory or something like that, where it gives you all your ratios and it gives you the ability to kind of do what you need to do, that stuff I haven't found it in this game. I kind of look for it. We think it may kind of tell you some stuff, but it's not really. It's not as well as you'd like for it to be. It's I don't know for 100% that it is. This game also really rewards exploration. So if you've got time and you're waiting for stuff to process or something like that, like there was something like up there, right? So we want to kind of go around over here and see if we can jump up here. And then there's more lights up here. And usually if you find lights, that means there's a reason that somebody come up here for something. Local plant life to be delivered to science team for analysis. Right. All right, nice. All right, so it's there's this. It's very it's very damn it, I just lost the name of the game. Uh, uh, the undersea diving one. It's this weird, like stuff is happening, and it's a cool. I'm happy with the way the game is, and the voiceovers, and honestly, even with the $30 that its cost right now, I'm happy. I'm happy with my purchase. I'm happy with the what we have going on right now. So back in here, we will left click, and close our eyes again. Sorry, that is so bright. So next we need basically a box. We need a couple other things, right? So we should be able to start building. Oh, I built too many of those. That's probably fine though. Let's see. That's fine. I'm just gonna let it go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run down here, and we're gonna take this guy. We're gonna put him in there. I'll put him like that. If you look at the arrows, it tells you where it's gonna go, what direction it's gonna go. So that is very helpful with trying to do what you're trying to do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. We're gonna start with a basic smelting setup that basically allows us to get a decent amount of throughput. We're basically the issue is trying to get the ore out of the miner. You want the ore out of this miner as fast as you can, and then to feed as many smelters as you can. And that in and of itself is, it can be difficult. All right, so if you look up at the top there, it says that we need 2 containers, we need 4 inserters, we need 30 iron ingots, right? So it'd be really nice if we could start building stuff to be able to do that, right? So here we have like a long inserter, right? But we need a scan, so that's not helpful. But if you look up here, you already see this fast inserter and this filter inserter. Both of those are already been, you can kind of see them kind of ghosted out there. That means that once we get that, we've already got all the pieces found for those, so we'll be able to use them. So we'll be able to research them, I guess it is a better way of saying that. So you'll see here we got container, conveyor belt, and inserter. You'll get some things that are built into these. Not everything is. We got nothing here. Logistics. We can get a long inserter, but we have to find some of them. Suit speed is open, but we need 25 purple balls, and then mass collect and mass erase. I'm not sure exactly what these do. I don't. I'm not sure. Uh, it's a lot of stuff, right? So now I know with this, we're kind of letting that guy do what it's going to do. We can go off and explore. We can look around. We can go run down caves. We can try to find like things like this where like this is a stronger tool is required, right? So obviously that's someplace that we're going to end up to go in the future. So the same thing with so we're kind of trapped in here in the beginning right now, because it wants us to kind of go through and I don't want to say tutorialize us right now, but it's trying to keep us down here and keep us here, right? Entrance offline, right? Repair signal required. Store and power and secure repair production terminal and input authorization, right? So eventually we'll be able to get in here. So you basically need conveyor belts and inserters to be able to put stuff into the box. If you look up in the top left, we need 2 containers. We need 4 inserters. We have 3 inserters. We need 30 iron ingots, 30 copper ingots, and 45 conveyor belts. So what we'll do is we'll come back up here. We'll see. We'll grab this stuff out. We'll go grab our copper real quick, and we'll see if we can start making stuff. Now, what you can do if you kind of want to be ahead of the game here, you don't have to have all that stuff at one time to turn it in. So I have obviously the iron, right? So I can go bloop, 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 and then that takes what I want. Now, if you do that though, it's still going to list it in the top corner. It doesn't update. It'll update when you're here, but it doesn't update up there. So we know we need one more of those. We need 2 of these. And then we need 45 conveyor belts. All right, so we need more of those. So we need mechanical components. So we need basically iron and copper. So we'll go grab a little bit more. We'll grab a little bit more. And belts help a lot. You have to use belts kind of sparingly, though. It's not like a lot of other games. Well, a lot of other games where the beginning belts suck. So you can overload these belts really easily and very quickly. So just something to be aware of and something to kind of keep an eye out for, because you can overload them fairly quickly. So there's 40. Need one more box boot. There you go, and we're done. All right, so that's all of them. We'll upgrade our terminal again. Another burn my retinas out. Thanks, game. I appreciate it. Okay, fully upgraded. Start beeping and blinking in 3, 2, 1. Beep. Life sign. All right. So you get exclamation point over there. That gives you an idea of where you need to head to. Right? And it's the door where we tried to go to a minute ago and it wouldn't let us go in. No, magically we can go in. So you can kind of look around. There will be stuff to scan in here. So take your time when you're going through these things and kind of go through them and look for it. Because missing things suck. And this game does reward you for exploration. It rewards you well for exploration, right? So we're gonna go down, and then this it's such a cool facility, and like the buildings and stuff like that. Like they have these awesome buildings for you to go, like look around in and go do things and explore and splunk and but we can't build here. Well, you can build. Like I can put down, a smelter, right? If I have enough room. Maybe not. Maybe I can. So sometimes you can like put down an item or something like that. That's not cool. Someone stuck inside an alien cube next to their own dead body before? Oh, that's great. All right. Like I said, make sure you look around for exploration. We found some advanced circuits. You want to save these. You're gonna need them. And then there's 4 fast inserters too. So fast inserters are fast. And they're very helpful. And you can't build them for a while. So making sure you grab them now is really helpful. Also, the other thing too here is like you have this guy, and you're like, oh well, this looks like exploration territory, right? So you can go hop around all through this. You can pop your way down here. Oh look, more stuff, right? So you want to explore, you want to look around, you want to check the the nooks and the crannies and and find out if there is stuff like hiding around, because I'm sure I missed stuff. I look, there's 6 more. There's there's more of those advanced circuits, right? This is all good stuff, right? Uh, here, jump over here. Oh, look, another box. There's more advanced circuits. There's electrical components, right? This is all stuff that we can't even make right now. It's not, we don't even have the recipes to even be able to try to build some of this stuff. So finding some of it and like sticking it in a box, saving it for later, it will help you open doors. It will help you all kinds of stuff. So it's explore, look around. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You get stuck inside of a cube. Uh, I don't know. You could die. I'm sure you can get to a point that you're so stuck that you could really hamper your game. There's freaking research cubes, right? Then also here, if you look at this is another that green thing there. So that's activating. That's the mole, right? You have to have the mole. And then there's conveyor belt Mark II. Tech is available in the tech tree, right? So this is all really helpful stuff. Like the mole, you have to have. Uh, like you cannot get far into this game without the mole. Um, so the mole is basically what allows you to dig. It's a black hole gun. Right. So we should have to go in here. We go into terraforming. You see the mole. The mole's going to take 7 uh, to do it. I've only got 1. Right. So, oh wait, that's right. We just found 6 more of these bad boys. So now we put those up there. Oh, look at that! Now we have all the ones that we needed. It's like I planned it. Oh no, let me go back to here. So then we left click and hold again. So this goes to 0. All of our things are being used. Go ahead. We'll build our mole. And we'll do this. Left click that. We'll put it down here. Right. So now, if you really wanted to, I think you could probably cheese this a little bit and go, oh no, it won't let me undo it. Sometimes you can undo them. I guess for the ones where you research stuff, it won't let you undo it. But sometimes you can undo it, especially like for other ones, and basically free them up and move it around if you need to research something else. Okay, go ahead. We'll do this. Okay. So basically, you have to have the mole in order to get to the next section. We'll go ahead and we'll grab that, grab those, and if you do, if instead of doing like I'm doing, if you run up and hit E and hit spacebar, it'll empty E spacebar, and out you go. It grabs everything you can, and off you go. All right. So now you see this is the area where we went earlier, where I was like, oh look, this looks like it's important. Oh look, it's like a pathway. Like I wonder how this happened. So now something to be aware of. You can dig through with this thing. You notice our heat is building up. The other thing to notice are you cannot dig down. So if you want to dig down, you have to come back here and basically have a lower point where you can dig down to do something. There you go. Okay, we'll dig through. And then this place is a big maze. Though everything that you're doing here, it's all a maze. You're gonna get lost. I'm starting to learn my way through the maze. It just takes some time. It's caverns. It's 3 dimensional. It's complicated and difficult. But the longer you play it, the more you kind of get used to it, and then you just awesome places like this. Like it's the game is beautiful, and it's amazing. But oh look, another scanner. So we're gonna go ahead and scan. So basically, this one's 500 ingots. Uh, we do not have that many. So we are going to take what we can. Ooh, oh, they gave us one of those this early. Oh, that is amazing. So I am gonna cheese a little bit. So the core composer is actually probably one of my favorite things to work with. Uh, it makes these really cool trees. It stacks them up for you, uh, and I wish we'd have known about it earlier. Obviously, I have a little bit of prior knowledge. I know I I I knew how to get to this place. So yeah, I can kind of cheese it a little bit here because I can. And I know, like I said, I know this place was here, and I because I've been here. We played through quite a bit. Look, more cool stuff to find. And whenever you find stuff like this laying around, it's important to always try to pick it up, because well, it's important to always try and pick it up. Also, um, hey, how you doing? Anything fun in here? Right, anything else? So there's scan with that. So that is uh total is 3, accumulation 3. This is stuff that I'm not gonna be able to use for a long time. Uh, but you don't have to go through that door to get in, right? So now this is probably where I'm gonna start building my base, because well I can. Uh and then more importantly, there's power here. That is highly important, because what I want to do is probably I'm going to do that, right? I'm going to connect these guys like this. So the floor transfers the power, right? So if you have this area where you have it built up, you can have this stuff all kind of connected, and the floor itself will transfer power, right? So now I'm going to go to my mole, and I'm going to hit Z, but that's not going to do anything. eventually what I'll be able to do is well, actually what I'm gonna do now, because if I go over here to these guys and activate the crank, act, nope, nope. Okay, you're not gonna let me activate the crank. All right. So basically, you left click, activate the crank on them, and if you do that, oh, so here's another one. So if you have rock, I don't like you, rock, go away, right? And then I can take and I build more in here like this. Now I have a nice little walkway. Now all this stuff is connected. I can go activate crank, activate crank. Now all this stuff is here already, and I can't pick it up, I can't move it, and this is some of the things that frustrates me, because I can't move this. I can't, like, if I hit F, it says nope, erase mode. I can't do anything with it. It's gone. Right, right, fine, go away. Like this guy, I can't do anything with this stuff. But since I have access to it, I can use it, but I can't do anything with it. So it's both kind of good and bad. It's cool, but at the same time, and then they'll transfer power up too. So if I do like this, I'm gonna do like this guy, just like this, and I'm gonna put me a floor in like that. I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna find me a place where I can get it to connect, like right there, and I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put a box down. Once I get the box connected, so box needs a 4 under it, which is fine. You can just put a 4 under it. That's fine. I'm gonna put this guy like this, right? And then I can only place it. I can't place it that close. It has to be a little bit further away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of cheese this a little bit. I'm gonna put it like that, like that. I'm gonna take me a belt. I'm gonna put me a belt right in between it. Easy enough. All right. Now let's go back to where our old base was. I'm gonna actually build my base in here. I think as long as I can find iron and stuff. Oh, there's another one. There you go. We got him too. As long as I can find iron and stuff up here, I'm gonna probably build my base up this area. I have to do some exploring and see if I can build my base up there. If not, I'll just have to look and see. Like you can see on the map, there's green, there's pink, and there's like orange. I think orange is limestone, uh, and different stuff. So it really doesn't matter where you build your base at. You just, the more room you have, the better. And then if you're ever trying to figure out, like, this is Victor, and you're trying to get back to Lima, basically stand on the stairs, and you want to go down that path right there. And then to go to the water wheel, you basically just go to the right of the stairs, and that's, oh no, I almost did it. Make sure I'm the right one. Yeah, I'm the right one. All right. So it gets a little confusing. So it's kind of a straight shot, and you can kind of run back and forth and do what you need to do. So we're gonna run back down here. We'll grab what we need, and then we could probably clear that out, go through that area if we needed to. If you want to be able to follow the river. Oh, look, we're out of fuel. That never. Always out of fuel. Always out of fuel. So we are a little bit over. We're almost at 40 minutes. I'm gonna grab enough iron. We should be able to do that at Victor. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep, and I'm gonna left click. I'm gonna hold. Yep, left click. And you're not gonna let. Oh, you can't do that yet. Okay. Okay, so that must be what the deconstruction does for the erase mode. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that now. Once again, I can't pick these up because that the game placed them here. And if anything, that's probably the one real complaint I have about this game. Is items that are already placed here are like hard coded and you can't move them, and that's frustrating as hell. Because there's a couple of places you're going to run to eventually where, like, if you could just do a little bit of work in them and change a couple of things, it would be so cool to be able to build in there. But because of the way the stuff is put together, you can't do anything with it. And the space is just wasted. Like, it'd be great to be able to build in it, but I can't do anything. Like, even with the power plant that I have down here, it gets frustrating because I can't really do anything with it because uh, I can't move a lot of stuff. Now I'll eventually be able to get a bunch of stuff that's kind of there. Um, this will give me a leg up on power and things like that. At least in the because right now I've already got these guys going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cheese this a little bit. It's just this is good stuff right here. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna pop them in here, so you'll see them straight across. And it is early access, so I'll forgive the flat thing. But look, it just places it, and then as it builds, it just keeps adding them, and then you don't have to place them. These things are amazing. The composer is honestly it's really cool, and it'll go up and it'll make this big column, and then it blooms out like a big mushroom. It's really cool looking. It destroys your frame rates. It is bad on the frame rate, but you gotta have goals. All right. Oh, I should have stopped that Victor. I got all excited and then just ran by and didn't put the points in. So, if you're enjoying this game, if you have it, hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm loving this game. I honestly, it's probably one of my favorite games that's come out in a while. Uh, I I'm happier about this than I have been about a lot of games in a while. Probably the last time I felt even remotely this close to being as happy about a game was probably when Satisfactory came out. And even with this game, like this game, I don't know. I am so much happier with this game. It's insane. I love Satisfactory. I really do. We're two. Oh no, we're a little bit more. All right, we're gonna take a minute. All right, we ran out of freaking stuff up here. Um, but yeah, and the other thing I will tell you too is when you get those seeds, especially the seed. Uh, there's yellows and blue ones that I found so far. Make sure you save all of them because, as far as I can tell, you can't get more seeds. Like the farming it used to, I guess, as you played, it would give you uh, that was weird. It would give you okay. Um, I need more plants. Got it. Uh, it would give you it would kick seeds back, right? So you put in one seed and it would give you like two seeds out, right? Now it seems like if you put one seed in, you get one seed out. So it's good because it makes it easier, so you don't have to try to uh, worry about overflow of seeds and stuff like that. But at the same note, it's only whatever seeds you have. So if you're not prepared and you start destroying them, and you're going to get to a point later where you're going to wish you had extra seeds, and you won't. We need a little bit more iron, so we'll wait for a little bit for that. I probably should have done a couple other things, but I didn't. Limestone, you can kind of keep the limestone. You can toss it. I got 38 of these things already. You don't need 38 of these things. If you build 38 of those things, I promise you, you will hate your life. If you plant 38 of those, I think I planted. How many of them did I plant? I planted 24, and it's a nightmare. I planted 24 of them, and it's a living nightmare. It's oh, it's so much. All right. Oh wait, I think I needed more because I needed 500. I think so. Maybe I'll wait until I get like 100. I'll wait until I get like 100 before I go down there because I think I needed like 40 or 50, and I really don't want to get down there and find out that I need like 4 more or 1 more because that's happened to me too. So we'll just run around, gather some stuff. Eventually, you'll get to a point where you don't have to worry about gathering by hand anymore. It'll take you some time. It takes time, as always. I could make some more purple guys, but right now I'm okay. I want to I'll eventually automate all of that stuff. All that stuff will be automated. I'll have to get down there and try to find. Um, like if I look in the map, yeah. So I have. It looks like that is pink. So copper is pink, and it looks like that is like a bluish color, maybe. So I'll have to look and see if I have pink and blue over there. I don't know if I do, and that can be an issue. I think 74. I think that should be enough. So we'll run down here real quick. I think originally, yeah, we built all of our stuff in that area, and it's a disaster. Like it looks like a spaghetti factory exploded. It's both equally parts horrible and amazing. So it looks like some iron over there. So there's some iron. It looks like here. Yeah. Oh, so see, once again, exploring. So exploring really, is helpful because I need basically 1 more. There it is, right there. So that way now I have the assemblers open. There's a long-handed inserter too. So you kind of look around and see if I see another one. So we need the assembler, obviously. The long-handed inserter don't have to have, but it really is helpful. I'll look around. I'm sure I'll find the other one laying around here somewhere. Oh, I need to go again. Oh no, I was stuck for a second. Let's see. All right, let's do that. Oh, we did. All right. Watch your eyeballs. All right. So now we have tool belt. So we have pack size, fast inserter. So fast inserter is blocked. We need to open the long inserter first. We have conveyor belt Mark II. Terraforming, we have the mole speed, flatten mole. So we have the planter and the thresher. So those are both, but we'll have to open those. We already went through that stuff. Suit speed hover pack. Hover pack's good stuff. The crank connect and the accumulator. Those will hopefully get those open at some point. And then some other things. So all right, so here's iron here, or copper. I'm sorry. So we have copper not too far away. Oh, I guess it is kind of far away. So we're up in here now. Let's see. Third log. Uh, Another fluoration down here. And you can kind of look at your map and kind of see. Unfortunately, maybe something over there. There's another building. And the buildings, if you find a building like that, you want to try to access it. Basically, you just run up and try to access it. So it might work, probably won't. So, but you'll never know until you try it. So if we go up here, it's locked. We can't get in. So we'll run around the side. Door we can see inside. Can't get in. There's a door there. So you're looking for the door that has the entrance offline, right? If you do this, it will tell you what you need to do it. The cipher signal, right? So it should. Okay, there it is. I need 180 planter frames and basically those ingots. Nope, that is to open the next terminal. So usually it'll tell you what you need to do to open the door. This. All right, so this is iron here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is iron. Yeah, so that's iron ore. So we have a massive wall of iron in here. But it looks like the copper is a ways away. We have another wall of iron over there, maybe another wall of iron over there. That looks like limestone way back over there. Looks like pink that way. So maybe. And if I have to run a couple of belts to get stuff over here, I'll do it. I don't care. Think this is the right way? No. Oh, it's a ways over there. Okay, so that's actually a ways. So I may have to figure out if I can get, and you have to kind of, it's hard to kind of figure it out sometimes. Like the map is kind of weird and wonky. So there's a bunch of copper up there, there's copper way over there. There's a big thing of it over there. But I think the nearest one may have been back up the pipe. So I may have to just kind of dig around a little bit. But I think this area will work. It's just going to take me a little bit of time to kind of get it set up. So what I may do overnight or between now and the next time we do it, I may try and get some stuff built. So lots of belts and stuff like that, so I can start getting stuff going. But with that, I think we'll let you guys go, and we will catch y'all next time. And hopefully y'all are having a good time. Like I said, if you think I deserve it, there's always the likes, comments, subscribes, all that stuff. If you have questions, you have comments, you have questions about the game, I've got probably well over 20 hours into the game already, and we will go from there. So leave those down below, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. You guys be safe. We'll talk to you soon.